Good afternoon. Welcome to CVCA Live Stream's continuing coverage of the 2022 CVCA Hockey Christmas Tournament. We've reached day 3, the final day of the round-robin games. And in this afternoon's first game, the Whitmer Panthers and Twinsburg Tigers will meet up. Both teams try to rebound from losses 24 hours ago. My name is Tim Nichols, and it's good to have you with us once again. As a reminder, we'd like to let you know that you can follow CVCA Live Stream's social media contacts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram by searching for the social media hashtag at CVCA Livestream. We'll keep you informed about all the upcoming CVCA Livestream broadcasts for this tournament and all CVCA home games. Hope you've enjoyed the first 2 days of games, and we'll have both games today as well as the consolation and championship games tomorrow, again available on the CVCA Boosters YouTube page. So make sure, tell your family and friends to follow along with us. This afternoon, Whitmer looks to take a step closer to a spot in the championship game on Friday night. Twinsburg simply trying to find nuggets of success to build on. The Tigers were overmatched in the first 2 days of the tournament, losing to CVCA 9-1 on Monday and falling to Normandy 9-0 yesterday. And while this may appear to be another mismatch on paper, some events occurred at the tail end of last night's game may open up an opportunity for the Tigers. Goaltender Dylan Bradley got into a skirmish late in the game, and he will sit out today. Coach's decision, as will number 6 for Whitmer, his brother Derek Bradley. So both Bradley brothers, coach's decisions, DNP expected today. Head coach Kevin Brown making that decision for the Tigers. So in goal today for Whitmer will be number 15, Chandler Fielding. He will wear Dylan Bradley's number 30, the goalie uniform, but Fielding getting his first start for Whitmer today. He did step in between the pipes for the final 2 minutes last night in skater's attire and acquitted himself all right, as the Royals had a 5-on-3 power play opportunity but did not score. Whitmer killing off the power play against CVCA last night in the final couple of minutes of the game. So first start today for Chandler Fielding, the senior, in goal for the Whitmer Panthers. Again, the Panthers with a win will likely secure a spot in the championship game tomorrow night. There are some wild scenarios that would involve Normandy upsetting CVCA later on tonight, and some big changes in goal differential that might potentially change that. But for all intents and purposes, the Panthers, if they win today and CVCA either wins or ties this evening, will be guaranteed a spot into the championship game. If Normandy wins tonight, then we'll get out the abacus and figure out which of the 3 teams will play tomorrow evening, and which of those teams, which one of them, might face Twinsburg again tomorrow in the consolation game. Twinsburg looking for some success this afternoon. The young Tigers need to successfully and consistently get out of their own defensive zone. Twinsburg was held to just 5 shots on goal in Monday night's game against CVCA. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, was slightly better, but not much. Only 10 shots on goal in the game against Normandy. And so today, with Fielding in goal, they'll try and get through to the offensive attacking zone and get some shots on him. As we watch Fielding right now, though, he looks like he's competent in goal, as his team taking practice shots up against him. And certainly we have not seen this pregame formation for Whitmer, but this is likely just to give the goaltender, the senior, some chances to see pucks flying at him, as he'll be in goal today for the Panthers. Back to Twinsburg, the Tigers have had a couple solid to sometimes spectacular goaltending performances of their own, especially out of Isaac Mulcahy, the sophomore, who had 52 saves on Monday night against CVCA. Yesterday, junior Aiden Syke added 39 more saves in the game against the Invaders. But for the Tigers to have success today, they're going to need upperclassman Sean Shirikov, the captain, and junior Dominic Mister to match the intensity of their opponents. The best player on the ice the first 2 days for Twinsburg has been sophomore Bobby Lemieux, who has been quick to the puck and aggressive, and Twinsburg will need all of that and more today against the Whitmer Panthers. As for the Panthers, they'll look to Eric Kinney, Jacob Wishnowitz, and Nolan Weigast to provide the offensive punch this afternoon. Even with Fielding in goal this afternoon, the Panthers should have a great opportunity to get their 5th win of the season today. And if they do, as we mentioned, we expect to see Whitmer and CVCA match up again tomorrow night in the championship game. Whitmer still looking to defend their 2021 championship in this tournament. They are still the defending champions until dethroned otherwise. Twinsburg and Whitmer coming up next on CVCA live stream. But before we get started today, we want to let you know that there is a food drive occurring in conjunction with the CVCA Christmas Tournament to benefit Haven of Rest Ministries. Haven of Rest provides emergency services that are available free of charge to all that are in need, providing hot meals, overnight shelter, clothing, showers, laundry, and other vital services. And you can see some of the record amounts of services they have provided in various categories on the screen. They have separate men's and women's ministries, offer rehabilitation services for homeless persons in the greater Akron area, and also provide career, job training, and education services to help men and women improve their math and reading skills. They have community outreach services that also provide meals, clothing, and shelter. The food drive associated with the CVCA Christmas Tournament will help restock the Haven of Rest Food Pantry, which has a weekly food giveaway, again, to those in need. So if you're coming to the rink, you can help by bringing canned vegetables, fruits, soups, broths, canned meats like chicken and tuna, regular or decaf coffee and tea, bottled and canned beverages and mixes, dry goods like cereal, pasta, rice, and beans, and paper towels, napkins, dish towels, cloths, and pot holders. We just ask that you bring new and unopened items only, and we thank you in advance for your support of Haven of Rest Ministries through the CVCA Christmas Tournament Food Drive. Clock winding down, so we're looking forward to hockey this afternoon. Game 1, the matinee, Twinsburg and Whitmer. It is the 4th meeting all time between the two schools, all 3 prior meetings occurring in tournaments. Whitmer leads the series 2 wins to 1. The Panthers defeated Twinsburg a year ago in the 2021 CVCA Christmas Tournament. That score was 6-1. Twinsburg won a 7-3 decision against the Panthers in 2018 at the Anthony Wayne Martin Luther King Tournament. And way back in 2007, Whitmer won the only other meeting, a 6-1 score in the Parma MLK Tournament. The Panthers are coached by Kevin Brown, and he's assisted by Matt Schock, Xander Homer, and Patrick Modraski. Twinsburg's head coach is Mike Johnston. He's assisted by Rocky Bernardo and Dave Cannon. Twinsburg, as you see, a record of 3 wins, 10 losses, and 0 ties. Whitmer officially 4-7-2, although they will claim a victory against Normandy the couple days before Christmas, a game that ended in a shootout won by the Panthers. Game officially ended in a tie, OHSAA not recognizing regular season shootouts. But 4-7-2 or 5-6-1, however you want to look at it. Panthers looking for another win this afternoon and to secure their slot in the championship game tomorrow night, assuming all goes as it is expected to go later on this evening. Stepping into the face-off dot is Dominic Mister for Twinsburg, and for Whitmer, Eric Kinney, who skates away with the puck, and we're underway in game number 5 of the CVCA Christmas Tournament. The Panthers gain the offensive zone. Kinney fires in a save by the goaltender for the Panthers. Big hit on the far side. Panthers keep the puck in the zone just for the moment, but here comes Twinsburg. 2-on-1, a trip, and a power play opportunity coming right out of the gate for the Twinsburg Tigers. Tripping the call, and 24 seconds in, Twinsburg with an opportunity to take an early lead, at least get some early momentum. In the box goes number 6, I believe. It's number 12, rather, Hudson Bear. Once again, Chandler Fielding in goal today, and Fielding to get his first test potentially on this power play for the Tigers. Faceoff is dropped down and won by the Panthers. They move up the ice. Andrew Wishnowitz brings it into the offensive zone, loses it, but the Tigers send it out to center ice where it's knocked right back in, and on the puck for the Twinsburg is Johnston. Up the ice comes the Tigers, and a shot first, save for Fielding, and a huge cheer from the faithful fans from Whitmer who made the trip from Toledo here to Northeast Ohio. Around the boards it goes, and out of harm's way, clearing down the ice. Twinsburg will set it up again to center ice. Sean Shirikoff, shot in, and a score! From center ice, the Shirikoff with a goal, and Fielding misplaying that one, and that's the first sign of missing Bradley in goal. A shot right through the wickets, and 1-0 on a power play goal by Sean Shirikoff for the Twinsburg Tigers. Time of the goal, 1 minute and 17 seconds. They drop the puck down. Tigers control the face-off again. It's the Tigers' first lead of the tournament. As we chronicled their challenges with getting shots on goal, but here comes the Panthers. Shot wide of the goaltender. In goal today, Isaac Mulcahy back in after his big save performance on the first night of the tournament. Jackson Held sends it across, and it comes back his direction, still in the attacking zone for the Panthers. With it, and shot from point-blank range, save for Mulcahy. Jacob Wishnowitz sent that in, but here come the Tigers the other direction. Another shot, and this one, a save by Fielding. Bobby Lemieux, we mentioned him during the pregame. Lemieux had that shot, testing Fielding. We'll call out the time and score. We're working to get the graphics package back up, but meanwhile, face-off one to the Tigers. Shot right off of Fielding's face mask. He makes the save, and he'll remember that one. Going the other direction, Raymond Johnson, cross ice. Smith, Jackson Smith sends it toward the goal. It trickles in, and it's still loose. Shot, and a save by Fielding. Sweeping in. One of the Whitmer Panthers behind the goal. Still loose on the far side. Angelo Cifuentes sends it around the boards and all the way down the ice it goes. Icing on the Panthers. Here's that shot right off the face mask of Fielding. Right off the noggin. Chandler Fielding, you are now a goaltender. Fielding shakes it off, face off to his left. Drop down. Tigers send it on goal again. It goes wide to the near side boards. Up ice come the Panthers. Poke checked away, but now into the offensive zone, but sent right back out. Whitmer retreats, sending it up the ice, and icing is the call. Twinsburg, no icing. They wave it off. A shot saved by Mulcahy. So play continues. Panthers in the attacking zone. Centering pass is swept to the near side boards. Down low. Vincent Riley tries to center. It's intercepted, but a bad pass by the Tigers, and Raymond Johnson gets leveled. She gets back up though. Jackson Held sends it around the boards. Bad ricochet bounce. Here comes a chance, and it's going to be swept out and iced down the ice by Jackson Held. And the Tigers will get a change. Big hit just a moment ago. Number 93, the forward sophomore Raymond Johnson. She skates off, and no worse for wear. Face off to the right of Mulcahy, won back by the Tigers, but the Panthers take control. Centering pass, fanned on. Shot attempt there by number 13, Brody Rowland. Some new numbers that we're calling out, new names getting some time against the Panthers that we have not seen. So Whitmer extending the bench today early on. 1-0 Twinsburg, 11:06 to go. Face-off is dropped down and sent back to the left point. Dumped back down low, or at least into the circle. Shot is knocked down in front. Mulcahy leaves a rebound, scrambling in front, can't cover. It's swept up and sent down the ice by Twinsburg. And icing is called. First to it was Owen Gump. He'll skate back to the bench. And the Panthers will change. 10:45 to go, first period. The Tigers from Twinsburg with an early goal lead this one 1-0. And again, apologies, the graphic package is not working at the moment. We may have to reset it at the end of the first period. But again, we'll call out time and score. Fielding jumps and covers that one, dives out almost to the circle on the near side. Covers up that loose puck. Coming forward with some speed was Dominic Mister. Shirikoff will take the face-off. One back to the Panthers. 10:35 to go. First period. Long outlet pass. Does not connect. And Jackson Held chips it forward. Lemieux has it taken away in the corner. Big hit. Trickles toward Mulcahy's goal, and he jumps on it. Replay here, and you see the puck aimlessly heading toward the goal where Mulcahy put an end to the activities for the moment. 10:20 to go, first period. 1-0. Twinsburg. Face off one back, unable to keep it in. Is Jefferson Davis. Leads to an opportunity for the Tigers rather. But that opportunity is quickly thwarted and icing against Whitmer. Full line change for the Panthers once again. Defensive zone face-off upcoming for Whitmer out of Toledo. 10:08 to go, first period. They drop the puck down. Whitmer controls. Held, keeps it in though. Now Dominic Mister chases into the corner. Centering pass is cut down. Sent back in. Fielding will cover again, and a whistle blows. Chandler Fielding in goal today. His first official start. Dylan Bradley, coach's decision, not playing today after a little skirmish at the end of last night's game with CVCA. This one's won back by Twinsburg. Lemieux can't control, pushes it forward to the far side, sends a shot. It's loose in front on the rebound and taken out of harm's way. Sent back in deep, though, by Sean Shirikoff. Shirikoff gets it again, skates, backhanded shot, and a score. A deflection. It looks like it's Shirikoff's goal. We'll take a look at it here. 2-0 Tigers. Shirikoff skated in, put a backhanded shot in, and I think that deflected off of number 12, Hudson Bear. And if it did, that's the third goal against the Whitmer Panthers that is deflected in the last four that they have given up. The last two CVCA goals last night were both ricochets off of Whitmer Panthers defensive players. So it happens a third time, and it's 2-0 Twinsburg. Back in the offensive zone for the Tigers. Fielding trying to get to his feet. Meanwhile, on the rush, a big, huge hit. And the puck is sent down the ice. Shirikoff going at it, as here you see the replay. Actually, Shirikoff not hit, just lost an edge and crashed into the boards as he tried to challenge Nolan Wygast. Fortunately, he is okay. 2-0. Twinsburg with a surprising lead. The first goal, certainly understandable as Chandler fielding a goal. The second one just unfortunate with a ricochet. And Whitmer playing from behind. Aiden Johnston sends it up. It's intercepted. Andrew Wishnowitz has it down low. He's got a couple of Panthers waiting there. Oh, a centering pass, unable to connect with number 4, Jacob Wishnowitz. It's sent around the boards. Still kept in by the Panthers and poked out by Lemieux. Lemieux will try and collect it. Johnson has it deflected. Now it filters back to Lemieux. He angles it off the boards. Collecting it is Cole Allen. It goes back into the zone, and way out of his goal is Fielding. It's sent up at the other blue line. The Tigers have it. Intercepted in the neutral zone. And taking in is Kinney. Kinney skating to his left. Fires one, a save by Mulcahy, and it goes around the boards to the near side. Shirikoff has it. Shirikoff retreats into the corner. Looking. And Shirikoff trying to get out with it. He does. He gets 3-on-2 opportunity. Shirikoff fires over the goal. Fielding sees the puck centered in front of him. It's intercepted by a teammate, and the Panthers will try and build out with it. Controlling it is Owen Gump. Gump gets it out to the neutral zone to a teammate. And to the offensive side, Kinney skates into his left. Poke checked away by Shirikoff into the corner. Kinney sends it up. Bear has it. Bear skates in. It's deflected in front. 7:04 to go first period. Twinsburg 2, and they chip it out of the zone. Whitmer 0. It's sent down, but right back out to neutral ice by the Tigers. Jackson Smith loses a puck battle to Eric Kinney. Kinney skates into the slot, fires over the goal. It ricochets out all the way to the left point. Sent on back in. Another glove save by Mulcahy. In the corner, Carson McKellen, who scored a goal on Monday, loses the puck. It's sent around by Dominic Mister. Kept in by the Panthers. Good pressure. 6.5 to go. Nice back check, but still, the Panthers control. Owen Gump. Gump skates in down low. Gump centers it. It's intercepted and sent off the boards and still kept in, but finally poked out by Twinsburg. 6:15 to go. Tigers 2. And Panthers nothing. Icing.
Shots on goal, 8 Twinsburg, 6 Whitmer.
Shots on goal with 6:10 to go in the first period. 8-6 in favor of the Twinsburg Tigers. Tigers with 8 shots on goal in the first period, only 15 shots on goal in 2 days prior to now. And as we look, we see Chandler fielding over by the door. He's got his foot in, his left foot. Looks like they may have been checking on the equipment. Gets a pat on the head and heads back into the goal crease, does the senior. Face off to his left. Shirikoff and Kinney. One back to Jackson Held. Shot knocked down in front and poked to the right of Fielding. Set up the boards. Cameron Schiavone gets it over to Carson McKellen. Schiavone chips it forward. McKellen has it again with pressure. Shot is knocked down. Centering pass goes all the way across the ice and picked up by Lemieux. Lemieux outlets. Here come the Tigers. Saved by Fielding as he had Shirikoff bounding down upon him. Here's the replay. Shirikoff sent it forward, and Fielding dove on it for the stoppage with 5:43 to go. First period action, 2-0 Twinsburg. Looking for an upset, looking much better than they have all week. Jackson Smith steps in, and it looks like the referee is kind of giving some instruction to Fielding, the novice goaltender, sitting in today for Dylan Bradley. And now Fielding heading back to the bench, and they're going to adjust the equipment once again. This equipment certainly not something that is designed for Fielding that he wears normally, and so it looks like a skate issue or maybe an issue with the blocker the bootstrap it is, on the left-hand side of Chandler Fielding. So as we wait for the adjustment to the equipment on Fielding, we'll remind you that the score is 2-0. The graphic package we're working on, and apologies that it is not working at the moment. We'll try and get it back up for you. We're recapping the goals. 2 goals by number 15, Sean Shirikoff. The first one from center ice, so one that just caught Fielding off guard and went right through the wickets. That goal scored 1 minute and 23 seconds into the first period. It was a power play goal, making it 1-0. The second goal at 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Shirikoff again, a shot that deflected off of Hudson Bear and would have beat any goaltender. So 2-0 Twinsburg. That's where we stand as Fielding jumps back into the goal crease. They drop the puck down, and it's sent around the boards by the Panthers. Out to center ice, and the chase is on. First to it is Jackson Held for Twinsburg. Sends it up and out to center ice. Panthers chip it forward. Jackson Smith gets held up and loses the puck. Andrew Wishnowitz has it. Wishnowitz enters the zone on the far side. Skating forward, shoots. Saved by Mulcahy. Nice pressure by the Panthers. Wishnowitz, but Mulcahy up to the task. Mulcahy, a first-year goaltender himself. Just a sophomore for the Twinsburg Tigers. Face off to his right. One back by the Panthers, but they can't keep it in the zone. They retreat. Wygast with pressure from Smith. Smith pushing in. They go to the board. Still controlled by Wygast, but retreating further. Sends it behind the net. And now Smith can't get there. With the puck is Jacob Wishnowitz. Wishnowitz through the neutral zone with speed. Wishnowitz skates to his right, has it poke checked away from behind by Rama Johnson. Still controlled by Kinney, who sends a shot flying wide of the goal. On the far side, it's kept in by Jefferson Davis. Loose puck in the slot. The teams scramble for it. It trickles to the near side, and Jackson Smith will exit the zone with it. He'll get it back. Smith dumps it in deep, and they'll chase. First to it is Nolan Wygast. Wygast sends it forward with 4:20 to go in the first period. Eric Kinney, the leading scorer for Whitmer. Kinney has it poke checked away. Nice play by the defense there for the Tigers. And here comes Smith once again. He's dropped by Kinney, and it goes behind the net. Centering pass, nobody there, but Smith gets it deep once again, and we've got a penalty coming. Behind the play, and here it is back there, and it looks like it's going to go against Whitmer. We'll wait to see. The penalty box is open, and they're going to get Wygast. You saw it on the replay there. He came in high, and 2 minutes goes up on the boards. Another power play opportunity for the Tigers, who already have one power play goal. They win the faceoff. Lemieux, shot sent in. It's deflected. It never gets to the goal, and the Panthers will try and clear it. They do, down the ice. And it's sent back in on the far side where Jackson Held will collect it. 3:43 to go in the first period, 1:43 to go on the power play. And it's cleared back in. Sent around the boards, and the Tigers will try and build out with it again with 1.5 minutes left on the power play time. Twinsburg 2, Whitmer nothing. They overskate the puck and then just send it out. Luckily, Lemieux is there waiting. He'll take a long chance. It's knocked down in front. Shirikoff already has 2, trying to get control, loses it to the corner, and it's sent up, but not out. Shot on goal is gloved down, rebound in front, still loose. Another shot and a score. Fielding was reaching for that puck. He couldn't get there, and Sean Shirikoff has a hat trick in the first period, a natural hat trick for the Twinsburg Tigers. We said during the pregame that Shirikoff and Mister will have to step up. The senior captain has 3 goals in the first 12 minutes of the contest. This one comes just shy of 3 minutes remaining. Official time of the goal, 11 minutes, 56 seconds. It's Twinsburg 3 and Whitmer nothing. Funny bounce, chance for the Panthers. They can't get wood on it. And now it's sent in, and Mulcahy jumps on it. So that was another goal that you can attribute to the inexperience of Chandler Fielding, the goaltender, who was diving for the puck on his belly and just couldn't reach it, and then had an open net there for Chirikov, who capitalized on it for his second power play goal of the first period, saved by Mulcahy, his third of the contest. There's a loose puck, swept out of harm's way by by Aiden Johnston, who's in on defense. And now Bobby Lemieux digs it out. Lemieux turns it over, but gets it right back. It comes to center ice, and Chirikov was lurking once again, but couldn't quite get there. Kinney sends it in. It'll go on goal, and he stick the side of the corner. Chasing after it is Jacob Wishnowitz. Wishnowitz evades a hit, gets the puck, tries the center. It's knocked down. Kinney has it. He fires. It's stick to side. Twinsburg sends it up, but Wygast is there. He fires it down. It's stick save and into the corner. And the Tigers will just send it up, and it will be to the left of Chandler Fielding for an icing with 1:56 to go in the first period. The Tigers, Sean Chirikov, 3. Whitmer, nothing. The Panthers with a chance to play tomorrow night if they can come back from behind in this one. If they don't, they may still have a shot at it, depending on what happens later on today. Normandy has a win. Whitmer has 1 win, and Twinsburg seeking their first win of the tournament. CVCA already with 2 wins in the books. 1:42 left, and Raymond Johnson sends it out to center ice, where there Hudson Bear was waiting. He sends it right back in. Aiden Johnston has it for the Tigers. He sends it around the boards. Johnson is waiting. She's there, but can't get the puck. Wygast, up ice, into the zone. Big hit, and a penalty coming. A power play opportunity right now will happen for the Panthers. Vincent Riley was trying to progress forward, and another high shot, this time going against number 30, Aiden Johnston, and he'll sit out the next 2 minutes. There's only 1:20 to go in the first period, so power play for the remainder of period number 1. It will carry over to period number 2 should the Panthers not be able to capitalize here, but their first power play opportunity of the day for Whitmer. Panthers with only 4, now they send out a 5th. Puck is dropped down. Kinney doesn't get good wood on it. It trickles to the far side where Derek Kantak is there. He centers, looking for Wishnowitz. Shot and a save by Mulcahy. Big cheer from the Twinsburg side. Twinsburg fans have been suffering through a couple of really difficult games, so certainly they're feeling good about themselves right now, up 3-0. Jackson held, sends it around, kept in by Kinney, who's playing defense. He shoots, and it's wide. Shot, score! The Panthers get one back. It looks like it's number 19, Andrew Wishnowitz. Here's the replay. Kinney shot it in. Wishnowitz got the deflection off the backboard, and a sharp-angled shot beat Mulcahy 3-1. Power play goal with 58 seconds to go in the first period. Time of the Wishnowitz goal, 14 minutes, 2 seconds of the first period. The assist to Eric Kinney. Wishnowitz from Kinney. And the Panthers get one back. A much-needed goal here late in the first period. They win the face-off again. Back to 5-on-5. Onside, and into the corner it goes. Puck is sent in again. It trickles to the near side. The Tigers send it on out. Wygast surveys. 40 seconds left. Poke check, but still gets it back. Into the offensive zone. He takes a shot in the slot, and Mulcahy gloves it down. 34 seconds left. Twinsburg 3. Whitmer 1. A rifled shot in there by Nolan Wygast, the sophomore forward. Back underway into the corner it goes. Sent around backside. Kantak has it. His shot is knocked down. He gets it back to the left point. Shot is deflected to the near side with 21 seconds left. Puck is loose, centered, and then controlled. Up and out. Weigess sends it back in, but it goes up and out of play into the stands. A souvenir for one of the Twinsburg fans on the Twinsburg side with 10 seconds to go in period number 1. Twinsburg 3, Sean Shirokov, a natural hat trick. Whitmer 1, and they'll have the face-off with 10 seconds remaining in the first period from center ice. Puck is dropped down. One last chance for the Panthers. Kenny gets the zone, dumps it in deep. 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it in period number 1. A period where Chandler Fielding got his feet or his skates wet in goal. Made a couple of good saves, took one off the face mask. Did give up a couple of goals that perhaps otherwise would not have been goals with a more experienced goaltender in there. But overall acquitted himself fairly well. We'll see if he gets some admonition and some instruction it is, during the first intermission from the coaching staff. Meanwhile, the Panthers got one back, and certainly they are dangerous and certainly far from out of this contest. That's where we stand at the end of the first period. Twinsburg 3 and Whitmer 1. We'll take a break for this message from CVCA. Just a note before we do that, you may see some buffering for a few moments. We're going to try and work to get the scoreboard graphical feature back up. But right now, a moment to hear from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy.
What is excellence? Excellence is a battle cry that you were made for more than this, in a world that is so satisfied with just okay. It's striving for greatness not only when there is a prize or recognition to be won, but in the still and quiet with only an audience of one. It's going above and beyond for others in service because our God has gone above and beyond all that we could have asked or imagined in His pursuit of us. It's diving into studies and academic pursuits, believing that the Lord has fashioned our minds out of the dust of the earth to understand and master complex concepts and the deep mysteries of the universe. It's preparation, not only for college or a career, but a life recklessly abandoning the ordinary and believing that the God who moves mountains lives inside you and will use you to turn the world upside down for His glory. A school defined by excellence is so much more than a building and classrooms. It is a defining culture, a strong imprint on a student's life in the way they will learn and grow. It is a life-altering encounter that surrounds them with people and experiences that shape who they will become. It is the foundation that they will take with them wherever they go. It is what they will see in their rearview mirrors as guideposts, showing them the way forward and propelling them to excel still more. In our lives, in our homes, in our families, in our communities, to go out and impact the world that God so loved. To shine a light on the darkest and most broken places, to be the salt to those who have lost their flavor, to bring love and healing as the hands and feet that we are called to be. We are CVCA, and we are called to excel still more.
Again, the encouraging message from CVCA. We'll come back to you with a bit more information about Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy and the first period in a few moments. Right now, again, you may see some buffering as we work to get the graphical package back up on the screen. And so stay tuned. And voila, there you go. Graphics package up. And you see the score, 3-1 at the first intermission. And we'll bring you the stats at the first intermission and recap the scoring. Three to 1, Twinsburg leads. Shots on goal was 8-6 midway through that first period. Then Whitmer decided to go after the offensive challenge and take it. Got a goal and put 10 more shots on goal. Wrapped up the period with an advantage, 16-11. 15 saves for Isaac Mulcahy for Twinsburg. 8 saves for Chandler Fielding in his first period of play full as a starting goaltender for the Whitmer Panthers. Face-offs fairly even, and penalties 2 for Whitmer and 1 for Twinsburg. Once again, the scoring recap in the first period. Sean Shirikoff for Twinsburg got on the board with a power play goal, 1 minute and 23 seconds gone. Got his second, 5 minutes and 31 seconds into the contest, and added a third with just over 3 minutes to go at 11 minutes, 56 seconds of period number 1. Power play goal for Whitmer with just under a minute remaining at 14:02 of the first period. Goals scored by Andrew Wishnowitz. 3-1 is where we stand. Once again, if you have an interest in your son or daughter attending Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy, we want to let you know that the next winter open house and family preview night will take place on January 27th, 2023. That's the next winter open house, and there's the graphic that we've got up for you. The family preview night will take place on February 9th, 2023. And you see that you can register at cvcaroyals.org/admissions. Again, if there's an interest that you have for one of your family members, a son, a daughter, grandson, granddaughter, attending CVCA, certainly let your interest be known. Record enrollment expected for the 2023-2024 school year. And so there's a couple opportunities for you to learn more about Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. We already recapped the first period scoring, so we'll take a look at the tournament update. 2 days of games already completed. Whitmer defeating Normandy on the first afternoon, 4-2. Twinsburg and CVCA played that evening with the Royals winning that game 9-1. Yesterday, Normandy beat these Tigers 9-0, and CVCA recorded a shutout against Whitmer 5-0. So, where does that leave us? It leaves us with the Royals with 6 points toward the qualification for the championship game. To win a game, you get 3 points in regulation. Normandy and Whitmer both have 3 points. Twinsburg right now 0 points, but leading in this contest 3-1. Should all 3 teams, Normandy, Whitmer, and Twinsburg, end up with a single win, we'll have to get the abacus out to see who advances to the final tomorrow. From a goal differential standpoint, I believe Normandy right now for the moment would be the team that has the advantage, but we have to confirm whether goal differential would be the deciding factor. Whitmer can make that almost a moot point if they come back in this contest and win. That'll give them 6 points. The only thing that could cause that to not have the Panthers advance would be a Normandy upset tonight, and then again goal differential would come into play, and we'll have to see just what transpires with CVCA and Normandy later tonight. Speaking of CVCA and Normandy, we'll preview that game during the second intermission, but that is a 2022 Barron Cup 3 final rematch, and we're certainly looking forward to that one. We'll have that for you on CVCA live stream via the CVCA Boosters YouTube page tonight at 7 o'clock, and we hope you come back and watch that. So tomorrow's consolation game takes place at 2:30, so earlier in the afternoon. Championship game also earlier on Friday night at 5 o'clock. As the Zamboni takes care of things on the ice, you're watching from a CVCA perspective, we'll let you know that the boys basketball team came up short last night against Amani Christian by a score of 65-51 in a matchup that featured Darren Peterson for the Royals and Alir Malouk, the 6'11 forward, 5-star prospect for Amani Christian. CVCA on the short end of that score, 65-51. Girls basketball won last night, 65-19 in a Principals Athletic Conference matchup at Orville. The wrestling team is competing today in the Brecksville Holiday Tournament, which features 20 of the 50 top teams in the entire country that have traveled to Brecksville for that tournament. The 60th annual edition, perhaps one of the top tournaments in all of Ohio on an annual basis. Swim team in competition today at the Worcester Stampede Invitational, and then girls basketball will compete tomorrow night in a home game against Walsh Jesuit. Here, the CVCA Christmas tournament continues, and we're glad you are with us. You see that we're adding an extra feature to our coverage today, the little bot in the bottom of the screen, which shows you the social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's the same social media handle at CVCA Livestream on all 3 platforms. We've also got the YouTube social media handle, which is the CVCA Boosters site, and that's where you are watching this stream. CVCA Boosters 2273, I believe, is the number. That's where you can find all these broadcasts that we're bringing to you this week. Panthers making their way back into the arena right now, and certainly they're going to have to focus on continuing to pressure Twinsburg. Isaac Mulcahy made 52 saves in his only other start in this tournament on Monday against CVCA. Mulcahy already with 15 saves in the first period, 15 out of 16. And with the Panthers playing Chandler Fielding in goal today, we'll see how he progresses in the final 2 periods of this contest. Can the Panthers get enough offense to overcome the defensive challenges they'll have and continue to have this afternoon? Once again, if you joined us late, starting goaltender Dylan Bradley and his brother Derek, both not playing today. Coach's decision by head coach Mike Johnston, head coach Kevin Brown for the Whitmer Panthers, following a skirmish in the final 2 minutes of last night's game against CVCA. So Chandler Fielding stepping in and donning the pads for the first time today. The senior normally wears number 15, wearing number 30 today. That's the goaltender uniform that fits over the goaltender pads. It is the second period, so it's the long change period. That means that to get off the ice, you've got to skate further to your bench for shift changes. We'll see if that has any impact on play during this second period. In the second period, Twinsburg will be going left to right. Whitmer and the navy blue bottoms. Whitmer gold, yellow tops, white numerals outlined in navy blue helmets will be going right to left. "15 minutes back up on the clock. The Panthers getting back into this one with a late power play goal in the final minute by Andrew Wishnowitz. And that makes the score 3-1. That's where we start. Dominic Mister steps in. Kenny wins it back, though, for the Panthers. And Hudson Bear sends it up to center ice. That's where Aiden Johnson was waiting. He sends it in deep where Bear has it once again. We're underway with second period action. 3-1 Tigers. Panthers build on out into the offensive zone. Kenny has it. Shoots. Save. Rebound right there. Nice back check by the Tigers. A juicy rebound was there for the taking. They do keep it in. Kenny has it at the left point. Shoots in. Scores!
Kenny.
Eric Kenny with his 12th goal of the season right there. And just like that, 31 seconds into the second period, The Panthers are back within 1. That answers that question real fast. Can the Panthers get enough offense to get back into this game? We anticipated it would be yes, and it is. 3-2 now. 2 straight. Minute and a half apart for Whitmer across 1 intermission break. And we're back underway. Turnover in the neutral zone. Derek Kantak sends it in deep, and he'll chase it. Round the boards it comes. Faster to it are the Panthers. Another shot. Shoots. Wide. Carson McKellen looking to tie it up with an equalizer. Cleared out of harm's way for the moment. Fielding plays it, and he'll cover it with Bobby Lemieux on the doorstep. There's that replay, and again, Fielding saw it coming to him. It may have gone to his left, but he took no chances covering the puck. And the Panthers will get a change. Just underway, second period. Face-off control by the Panthers, and they'll try and build out. Long pass, connects. Here comes a chance. One-on-one shot, save, Mulcahy, but a score! Mulcahy had the first save, but he got run into by Jackson Held, and the puck went right behind him into the back of the net. It's a goal for Jacob Wisniewicz. And after having 3 goals in the last 2 days deflect in off of Whitmer Panthers, the Panthers were due one. Wisniewicz with the goal, his 8th of the season, and we're back to even, 3-3. Face-off won by Smith. He tries to go through 2 different Panthers, cannot do it. It's swept into the far side boards. Raymond Johnson battles there with Wygast. Wygast is going to win that battle. He reverses course and heads up ice. Here comes Nolan Wygast into the offensive zone. Takes another shot. Rebound. Wide. Mulcahy with the first save in a game that has suddenly changed dramatically. 3-0 has now 3-3. Puck loose. And Mulcahy bear crawling back to that puck to cover it with 13:09 to go. Just falling down on it and making sure that's the end of that. Momentum on the side of the Whitmer Panthers. 3 straight goals in about 2.5 minutes of actual ice time. Face off to the right of Mulcahy is dropped down. This one's won by Twinsburg, but falling down is Smith. Cifuentes on the far side gets it across. Bear shot up into the rafters on the off the stick of Mulcahy. And so with all the changes going on, the new goaltender, lots to think about overnight. Perhaps Whitmer may be overestimating Twinsburg in the first period. Here's another chance in front. Smith has it. They've gotten right back into it, though. And here's another chance, a big hit on the boards. Twinsburg knocks it out, but right back in it comes. Tyler Jaffe can't control and it's sent down, played by Fielding, so no icing. He'll scoop it behind the net. And here comes the Panthers with speed once again. Collision there, both players go down. Raymond Johnson goes down. Right behind her, she's tripped up. Kantak shot. It's blocked in front. 2 Tigers fall down. Another save by Mulcahy. It's swept up, and Fielding sends it to the near side boards. Starts the breakout for the Panthers. Bear into the offensive zone. Knocked down in front by Held. And cleared out to center ice. Back in the defensive zone. Owen Gump falls down. Smith falls down next to him. Delayed call, icing. Rather offsides. The call there as Jackson Smith was in the zone. Certainly didn't clear as he had fallen down with another of the Panthers. 11:50 to go, second period. Action up and down the ice. Face-off will be in front of the Tigers bench. 3-3. Face-off, look out. Coaching staff ducking as that puck went right over the boards and behind them on the Twinsburg bench. They'll do it again with 11:47 to go. This one more conventional. One to Eric Kinney. Kinney skates in. Pirouettes. Loses the puck, but it's sent back in deep. Dominic Mister sends it around the boards. Bobby Lemieux tries to pick it up, but he cannot. It's left for Wishnowitz. Evades one, skates in, can't evade a second one, and it's sent out to center ice. McKellen off the boards, angled forward, misplayed, and now here's a chance for Jacob Wishnowitz. Backhanded shot, trickles in, and covered by Mulcahy. The old adage, throw it on net, something good will happen. Almost happened right there. $11:13 to go. Still early second period action. Two quick Whitmer Panthers goals has tied this one up. Face off one back to the Tigers. Sent around the boards and then send back in deep. Near side, Lemieux can't control, kept in. McKellen shoots, knocked down in front. Sent up and out, delayed offside, allowing Dominic Mister some time to retrieve the puck and consider what he'll do with it. He sends it forward to Lemieux, who's been quiet today. Lemieux will start out. Back checked and pushed into the boards. Loses the puck. Nice play by Kinney. Shot wide. Comes all the way around the boards out to center ice. Kinney chips it in again. It's onside. Held has it. Held it too long. Gets it forward, looking for Lemieux. He couldn't handle it, and he goes down the ice for an icing with 10:22 to go.
Stopped him on third down. Unsportsmanlike conduct. First down, Minnesota.
So, another offensive zone face-off. Panthers looking to take their first lead of the contest. Face-off one back, but out to center ice. Here comes Smith. Nice poke check away. Sent in for a delayed offsides. Panthers build out with it. With speed into the offensive zone. Shot trickles in. Rebound in front. Save. Gump with the initial rush. Creating an opportunity. Now Jackson Smith again, 1-on-2. Whistle blows behind. And we've got a penalty coming. Interference is the call. And into the box goes number 17, Carson McKellen. So a third power play of the afternoon for the Twinsburg Tigers now. And they've been reeling during this second period. Shots on goal now. 26-13. Panthers control the face-off, and they clear it down the ice as the power play begins. Jackson Held sweeps it around the boards. He's got Sean Shirikoff, who has a hat trick but has been quiet for the last 10 minutes or so of this contest. Cannot dispossess the puck from Wygast, who sends it back in deep with 1:37 to go. Held, can't get out of the zone. Shot, score! A shorthanded goal by Eric Kinney, his second of the day, and the Panthers take the lead. Twinsburg unable to clear the puck out of their own zone on the power play. Kinney made him pay for it. 4 straight goals in the last 6 minutes of playing time for the Panthers, and they take the lead for the first time today. Power play continues for Twinsburg. Dominic Mister sends it in deep around the boards. Shirikoff on the far side will battle with Wygast. Wygast sends it back the other direction. Mister can't get to it. He'll have to chase it up the boards. Will he get there? No, but Jackson Held pokes it in. On the far side, Shirikoff shoots, and a save by Fielding. An entirely different level of intensity from the Whitmer Panthers here in period number 2, and frankly what we expected from them from the outset. They now lead 4-3. Face off, sent back. Lemieux tries to get to a loose puck. It's hit loose in front. Shot, score! We're back to even. Here it is. Lemieux saw the puck bounce, centered it on the backside. The goal scored by Dominic Mister. A power play goal. 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the second period, and it's 4-4. The assist to Lemieux. Another power play goal. It's back to tie game. And back to 5-on-5. Panthers send it forward. It's offsides. On the far side, Derek Kantak tried to control the puck and then send it in. On the near side, Cameron Schiavone assumed Kantak would skate into it, got into the zone just before the puck did, and so they'll bring it back out for a face-off in front of the Whitmer bench. It's one back to the Panthers. It's sent forward. Intercepted by Twinsburg. Shot and a save by Fielding from Shirikoff. Dug out by Wygast. He'll chip it up off the boards, out to center ice. Held, chips it up and out. Diving to try and save it in the zone was Schiavone, but he could not. Another diving save by Schiavone. And it's chipped forward where Jackson Held has it. Held sends it forward, can't connect with Shirikoff. And now here comes Schiavone, who will feather it forward, but the Tigers send it right back out and down the ice for an icing as we approach the halfway mark of this contest. Twinsburg 4, Whitmer 4. 27-15 the shots on goal. That was nearly even in favor of Twinsburg early on, 8-6. So since that time, 19-7 in favor of Whitmer. Face off to the left of Isaac Mulcahy. It's dropped down, shot and a save by Mulcahy. Stick taps on the near side by Ariana Bernardo. Recognizing the good work of her goaltender. Whitmer wins it again. Bernardo gives chase to the near side, backs off, pokes at it, and it's sent out to the neutral zone. Back to the blue line. Wishnowicz, Jacob has it poke checked away. Battles and gets it back. Wishnowicz skates in, looking to center, now behind the net. And Mulcahy says, I'll jump right on it. Doesn't get it though. Wishnowicz still has it. Sends it up, nobody there at the point. Nolan Wygast chips it off the boards. Intercepted and kept in by Smith. Whistle blows, and they're going to say it was out of the zone. Late call, but offsides. We'll see how the ref did. Replay here, and hard to tell. Nice camera work done by Sean Mosher. He gives me a wink. With the superior production capabilities we've got, would have been good to have a second camera, but we're doing the best we can. And back underway, here's a chance. Mr. Backhanded shot is knocked down in front. Shirikoff can't get there, and it's swept up and down the ice for icing against the Panthers. 6:29 to go, second period. The Whitmer defense has picked up their goaltender, Chandler Fielding, who's stepping in today. Limiting the shots that he has to see. And right now he has saved 12 out of 15 rather. 11 out of 15. a math major I was not. Here come the Panthers once again. Look out. Nice job staying under control by Wygast. Got a shot off, it went wide. And the puck now on the far side corner is chipped up but not out. Kept in by the Panthers on the forehand. Shot down is knocked down off the stick of Owen Gump. Here comes Lemieux. Lemieux with a long shot, wide of Fielding off the backboards and right back to him where he covers it for a stoppage at 5:51. Face off to the left of Chandler Fielding. Drop down and sent toward Fielding. Loose in front. It's swept out of harm's way. Up, but it sends out to center ice and sent back in by Bernardo. Long pass looking for Kantak. He can't control. Goes all the way back to Jackson Held. Kantak with some speed coming in. Held saw that and sent it around the boards. It was intercepted, but now the Tigers with control. Long pass looking for Lemieux. Can he get there? No, it's shipped up but kicked forward where a pair of Panthers hone in on the puck. A long outlet pass. Kantak has it. Kantak skates in. Kantak's shot is up and deflected off the stick behind the boards. Kantak with a huge hit behind the boards. Jackson Held says, what was that? No call from the referee. And quickly to the other end. Shirikoff with 3 goals. Centering, no one there, and Kantak has it. Lemieux back checking, takes the puck away. Chipped up off the boards, but turned over. Centering pass. Poke checked away into the corner. Held, sends it around, near side. Kept in at the point, and a shot deflected in front. Kantak was standing there. Sends it back up. Bear shoots. Deflected by Held to the far side corner where Held chases it. Sends it forward, looking for Shirikoff. He couldn't get to it. Still kept in by Twinsburg. Big hit in front. Kantak takes out a girl, and he throws her down again. Kind of a gutless play by a nice kid, Kantak, and Kantak angry. Dominic Mister angry at him. Kantak, 315 pounds, leveled a girl right in front of the goal, and they were going back at it. That girl is number 14 for Twinsburg, Riley Spat. And the conversation ensuing.
5-on-5.
2 players in the box. Kantak is one of them. We'll see if we can see who the Twinsburg Tiger is who's in the box. It's probably the person. It's Dominic Mister, who came in to defend Riley Spat, who's about a third of the size of Derek Kantak. And perhaps he'll think better of that next time. Kantak from a nice family. Overall, pretty nice kid most of the time, but right there, you saw a little bit of the fierce mentality that has made him a star offensive lineman for the Whitmer football team. And a recent Division II signee at the collegiate level. 5-on-5 hockey in a 4-4 game. 3:57 to go, second period. Back underway, and Kinney with 2 goals skates in. Shot is wide. The Panthers with more pressure. Far side, Jackson Held tries to tie up the puck. Shirikoff skates in. Kinney skates in and collects it. Centering pass, shot, saved by Mulcahy off the one-timer and swept down the ice for an icing. Great opportunity that time for the Panthers, looking for the lead once again. Kinney won the puck battle in the corner, and number 18, Jefferson Davis tried to get the lead right there for his Whitmer Panthers. Mulcahy, though, stood tall and deflected it aside with 3:24 to go. Puck is dropped down, and Raymond Johnson tries to control. Smith sent forward, still in. 3 Tigers converge on it, and Johnson is able to clear it out to center ice with 3:08 to go. Panthers with pressure, but Twinsburg clears the zone, and it's deflected at center ice, so no icing. Wygast with pressure from Lemieux, but Wygast controls behind his own net with 2:55 left, second period. It's sent forward, loose, and then brought in. Wishnowitz has it poke checked away, and it's sent out of the zone. Ranging back on it is Hudson Bear, who gets to it and sweeps it up. He finds Jacob Wishnowitz. Wishnowitz with company, skates in, leaves it for Kinney. Kinney fires, it's knocked down, but centered again, and unable to get a blade on it was Andrew Wishnowitz in the corner. Sent up to the slot, feathered down low, and now Held has it. Held sees Kinney coming and sweeps it around the boards. Tigers cannot clear the zone, but they finally do, and another icing is the call with 2:03 to go. Mister and Kantak spent 2 minutes in the box. There's the whistle, and both are released and head back to their respective benches. It'll be an attacking zone face-off for the Panthers. Stepping in is Carson McKellen. Tigers need a 5th skater, and they'll get one. And that 5th skater is the aforementioned Dominic Mister, who skates right to the face-off dot. Mister wins it. It goes forward, and the race is on. Mister racing to it. He's going to get there first. Mister gets a shot on goal. A save by Fielding. All the way back out to center ice. Feathered back in by Aiden Johnston. Once again, the Panthers build out. Open ice, far side, gaining the zone. Lemieux falls down, shot, and just another shot, just wide. Huge opportunity missed there by Angelo Cifuentes. Had an open net, but could not put it on goal. Minute 25 to go, and the Tigers are reeling. They'll ice it again. Here's the replay of the icing. Not the replay of the Cifuentes opportunity. Say that 10 times fast. Cifuentes opportunity. Gets a smile out of my cohorts up here on the perch. Hopefully you got a smile out of you wherever you're watching today. Another save by Mulcahy with 1:16 to go. Here's the replay again. Mulcahy save. And we do it again. 1:13 to go. Another shot. Glove save by Mulcahy. Pat on the back from Jackson Held as Mulcahy held on. Caught that puck behind his head. There it is. Saved another goal. How many saves so far? How many? 29 saves for Mulcahy. And the puck is out of play once again, so we'll have another face-off. .104 to go in an action-packed second period. Face-off to the left of Mulcahy. Dropped down and sent out. It will be to the right of Fielding, but not quite there. He's going to play it. Leaves it for a teammate. Long outlet pass off the stick blade of number 4, Wishnowitz, and sent back into the defensive zone. 47 seconds to go. More pressure from Twinsburg. Mister pokes at it at the red line. Can't get to it though. Played back, and Bear chips it forward. Wishnowitz. Wishnowitz gets pushed, but leaves it for Kinney. Kinney skates in, fires, knocked down in front. Andrew Wishnowitz in the corner with company from Lemieux. Sent up, ricochets. Shirikoff trying to stick handle it, can't get much on it, and it's up and into the netting just below us with 15 seconds below. One of the Whitmer fans gives an assist right below us, and the referee Schwartz on the back of his jersey picks it up, and we'll have a face-off right below where we are standing. One back to the Tigers, chipped up off the boards. Jackson Smith can't control into the offensive zone with 10 seconds left. Here comes Kinney. He'll have time for one more shot if he gets into the offensive zone. He does. Shot just wide. And to the far side corner, the clock's going to run out, and it does. The Panthers back in this one, though, at the second intermission, down 3-1 at the first break. 3 goals in that second period to just 1 for Twinsburg. And we go to the second intermission tied at 4-4. And as we do that, we'll take a breather for another message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. You're invited to explore more and learn about CVCA, our students, and the incredible community that makes up Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. The CVCA community comes together in marvelous ways to impact young hearts and minds, not only in our classrooms, athletic fields, and stage, but also in the day-to-day experiences of the young people that walk our halls. What makes CVCA unique? As you consider the community that you'd like to be a part of, we invite you to experience CVCA and see what sets us apart. Hear how CVCA continues to make an impact on our students, parents, faculty, and alumni at the upcoming Winter Open House and Family Preview Nights, as you see on the screen in front of you. Winter Open House takes place at 5 o'clock on January 27th, and the Family Preview Night a couple of weeks later on February 9th at 6 p.m. To learn more and to register, visit the CVCA website at www.cvcaroyals.org/admissions. As it says on the screen, we can't wait to meet you. At the second intermission, the score is tied 4-4. We take a look at the stats here through 2. Shots on goal now heavily favoring the Panthers from Whitmer, 33-18. Isaac Mulcahy has made 29 saves for Twinsburg. Chandler Fielding, 14 saves in his first start in goal for Whitmer. Face-offs tilting a little bit toward the Panthers now, 25-21, and 4 minor penalties for Whitmer, 2 minor penalties for Twinsburg here at the second intermission break. Scoring in that second period came fast and furious at the beginning. 31 seconds in, Eric Kinney got Whitmer within 1 goal when he got his first goal of the afternoon. The 1-goal deficit was short-lived as the Panthers got another goal, this one from Jacob Wishnowitz, just 50 seconds later to tie it up at 3-3. It stayed that way until Kinney scored again at the 5-minute and 41-second mark of the second period. Kinney with a goal, the assist to Andrew Wishnowitz. And Whitmer had its first lead of the afternoon, but that was also short-lived. Just a minute and 15 seconds later, the Twinsburg Tigers' Dominic Mister got a power play goal and made it 4-4. Time of that goal, 6 minutes and 56 seconds. It remained 4-4 for the final 8 minutes of the period, and that's where we go to break here, and where we are at the break, at Twinsburg 4, Whitmer 4. With a victory, as we've said before, the Panthers will likely play tomorrow night in the championship game against CVCA. With a loss, then it does open the door perhaps for Normandy to sneak in if they can upset CVCA tonight. If the Royals win tonight and Whitmer does not come out on top today, then Whitmer and Normandy and Twinsburg would all have one win, and we'd have to look at goal differential or some other way to decide who goes forward into the championship game and which two teams play in the consolation round. Certainly, after that second period, a marked difference from the first period, the Panthers have brought the intensity, got 3 goals in that second period, and you'd expect that they would have the advantage in the third period. The wild card, though, is the goaltending situation, as we chronicled for you. Coach's decision today after the fracas at the end of toward the end of the game last night. So head coach Kevin Brown from Whitmer decided to sit his starting goaltender Dylan Bradley, who's played really sensationally in this tournament, and his brother Derek, who are both involved in a fracas at the end of the game with the Royals. And so Chandler Fielding getting the start. He has saved 14 of 18 shots that he's seen so far this afternoon, and he'll be called upon to try and carry the Panthers forward toward that championship game tomorrow night, where they hope to seek to get another chance at the Royals and potentially beat them and defend their championship. We chronicled earlier in this tournament coverage how Whitmer defeated CVCA on December 17th at the Karen Barlow tournament. The score of that game was 3-2. Eric Kinney had 2 goals in that game as well. And so despite the fact that last night did not go the way the Panthers wanted it to, they certainly are a confident bunch, knowing that they can play with the Royals, Normandy, and these Twinsburg Tigers, and certainly have a chance, if they can get there, to play tomorrow night. But first, we've got a game coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. And that's a game we've been looking forward to from a CVCA perspective for some time. It's a rematch of the Barron Cup 3 final from a year ago. Gone from Normandy is Logan George, Tyler Beck, Jake DeGuero, Danny Bartek, and goaltender Zach Waite. So it's certainly not the same Normandy team that we saw win the Barron Cup a year ago. Having said that, it's a long-standing rivalry between CVCA and Normandy that goes back quite some time, and both teams, I'm sure, are looking forward to the matchup later this evening. Matt Galetka has 3 goals in the tournament so far for the Invaders, and Josh Price and Vinny Kurvaya and Dane Galgus will certainly need to step up for Normandy tonight. CVCA has outscored its opponents in this tournament so far 14-1. But throw it all out the window when it comes to CVCA and Normandy. It should be a good contest tonight between the Royals and the Invaders. Coverage here on CVCA Livestream will begin at 7 o'clock, and if you're out in the Toledo area, we do hope you tune in for a little bit of that contest later on this evening as well. We'd love to have you back. If you're watching here in Northeast Ohio, or for that matter anywhere else in the country or the world, tune in at 7 o'clock Eastern time for CVCA and Normandy tonight. Still business to take care of here, though. The Dan Kostel Rec Center, Game 5 of the CVCA Christmas Tournament, the final round-robin game for these Panthers and Tigers. And the outcome still in doubt. Tied up at 4 apiece here at the second intermission. You see the Zamboni going by and finishing up its work on the ice. Gives us a chance to remind you to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching for the CVCA Livestream social media handle. You see that little bot in the lower left-hand corner we've added to the screen today. So certainly search out that social media handle and keep up to date with all the upcoming broadcast information and other information related to CVCA athletics. 2 minutes left on the clock. We're going to take a pause here, get a drink of water, and you'll hear silence for the next 2 minutes. We'll be back with you in 120 seconds to get ready for third period action. Welcome back to CVCA live streams coverage of the CVCA Christmas tournament. We're getting ready for the start of the third period. The Panthers have returned to the ice, and we can see the Tigers making their way through the entry doors of the arena here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. A 4-4 deadlock after 2 periods of play. 15 minutes to decide this one. Tigers would love to find a way to get a victory. In the pregame, we talked about them looking to try and get nuggets of success regardless of the outcome with 4 goals today. Certainly they've got to feel a little bit better about how things have gone today versus the first 2 days of this tournament. The Panthers continue to press, trying to enforce their will on this outcome and back up their novice goaltender, Chandler Fielding, a good athlete as he's shown himself to be, and really back up their starting goaltender as well, who's sitting this one out, Dylan Bradley. As the Panthers come together on this Thursday afternoon. 15 minutes is up on the clock. The Zamboni door is being closed, and that's what the slight pause is right now. Eric Kinney, Dominic Mister set to face off here at center ice. Puck is dropped down, and we are underway in the third period. Twinsburg 4, Whitmer 4. Panthers control. Weigast sends it cross ice and finds a teammate there into the offensive zone. A quick shot and a save. Rebound is swept away by Spat. Bear sends another one in, and a glove save by Mulcahy. 2 quick shots in the first 16 seconds for the Panthers. As we expected, the pressure continuing. Second one a bit high, but Mulcahy taking no chances. Face-off will be to his right. It's dropped down and pushed in deep by Kinney. Puck falls to the Tigers, and they try and move out with it. Lemieux pushed off the puck, and the Panthers misconnect on a pass attempt, and icing is the call. .35 seconds gone. Offensive zone face-off now for Twinsburg. Shirikoff with a trio of goals in the first period, held quiet in the second period. Sees that face-off won by the Panthers. Long angled pass, he'll be icing again. That pass was intended for number 4, Jacob Wishnowitz, who could not reach it. And he'll skate off the ice to think about his next opportunity. Change for the Panthers. Shirikoff waits. Won by the Panthers again. Weigast. Start up the ice. Evades one. Poke checked away, but gets it right back into the offensive zone. Weigast skates toward the goal. Shot. Saved by Mulcahy. Little defensive pressure that time by the Tigers. Nolan Weigast got all the way to the goal crease before he let that one fly. Mulcahy able to make the save. He'll need more support by his defense if he wants to keep the Tigers in it. This one is controlled by Twinsburg. Cross ice pass. Lemieux couldn't handle it, but does get to it, overskates it. Cross ice, Weigast, back forward, Kantak. Into the offensive zone. Oh, a humongous hit. And another penalty will go against Kantak. Incredulously, he heads into the box. The call is a cross check against Kantak. And Derek Kantak playing physical today. Power play will result for the Twinsburg Tigers. And they lose the faceoff. Kept it on the far side. Sent toward the goal. Sticked aside by Fielding. Shirikoff cannot control. Loses the puck. Kinney chips it forward. It's swept to the far side. Mister overskates it. Lemieux is there, though. Gets it to Mister. Mister sends it forward, looking for Shirikoff. Intercepted and sent in deep on the clear by Andrew Wishnowitz. Tigers push it forward, but Shirikoff will retreat with 1:21 to go in the penalty time. He gets forward, skates into the offensive zone, but cannot control the puck. Here's a pass to Dominic Mister. Chips it forward. Shirikoff sees the puck, intercepted. Mister can't keep it in. It goes out to center ice. Sent in deep, but the Tigers will need to get onside. Lemieux exits the zone, heads back in, but with time comes Wygast. 47 seconds left, and he just clears it down the ice. 40 seconds left on the Derek Kantak penalty. Twinsburg pushes it forward. Raymond Johnson takes a check and falls down. Puck is loose at the blue line and collected by Jacob Wishnowitz, who sends it forward. 23 seconds left. Off the boards and down the ice, yes indeed, for an icing on the power play goes the puck. And a defensive zone face-off for the Tigers. Not much on this power play opportunity. Again, the defensive intensity much increased from the first period, where we saw Twinsburg come up with 3 quick goals. Face-off won by the Panthers. A shorthanded shot goes wide. Second shot through the crease. 8 seconds left on the Kantak penalty. Tigers try and push up for one more. Raymond Johnson. Johnson into the zone. Pushes it forward, but is bodied away by Wygast. And it's cleared down the ice. Mulcahy has to stick it aside. Kantak back to the bench, and the penalty time over. Back to 5-on-5 with 11.5 to go here in the third period. Still 4-4. Nolan Wygast bodied into the corner. Puck is loose behind the net. Wraparound chance goes through the crease. Mulcahy throws his arms up. He better get back into the game. Falls on the puck without his stick. And here's the replay of Mulcahy sweeping in and covering that puck. And throwing his arms up in frustration. A defensive zone face-off coming up for the Tigers. The 34th save of the afternoon for Isaac Mulcahy. He's going to have to save a few more, because here comes Eric Kinney. His shot is knocked down. A second shot is sent that direction and wide by Owen Gump. Around the boards, far side collected by the Tigers. Push forward. Lemieux. Sharp angle shot, saved by Fielding. Centering, nobody there. Lemieux pokes it off the boards. Sent up. Jackson Smith falls down. Kinney reaches for it, can't get it, but kept in. Here comes Wishnowitz. Wishnowitz pushes it toward the goal crease, but intercepted by the Tigers. Jackson held. Pokes it to the near side boards. Gets help from Jackson Smith, but it's still pushed forward into the offensive zone. Aiden Johnston sees the puck go around the far side. Kept in by the Panthers. They stick handle toward the goal, and Mulcahy swoops down and covers the puck as it headed toward the goal crease. Nice stick work that time.
The 40th shot on goal for Whitmer.
But Mulcahy tracked it all the way in and covered it. 10:07 to go. Tie game still 4-4. Kantak shot goes up into the rafters, and we'll do it again. This time we'll do it to the left of Mulcahy. McKellen steps in. It's pushed deep. And Mulcahy will cover again. Back underway. The team scramble. McKellen sends it out of the zone. The Panthers retreat but control. Back forward, McKellen off his stick and swept back out. Turned over, Lemieux, shot, save, rebound, swept out of harm's way. Another centering shot is intercepted, or centering pass intercepted. Here come the Panthers. Weigast with two Tigers angling him off the goal area, sends it on goal anyway, and Mulcahy makes another save. 9.5 to go. Still 4-4. This one won by Twinsburg. Shirikoff funnels it forward. Mister sends it deep into the far corner. No one there for Twinsburg, though, and it comes out to center ice. Held. Will fire it on goal. Glove save by Fielding. And the whistle blows. Fielding drops it down. Proud of himself. As he should be. Saw that one right in. Face off in front of the Panthers bench. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Still tied 4-4. Shot, right toward Fielding. He falls down, but made the save. Spat sends it forward. It's knocked down. She keeps it in, though. Shirikoff lines up, sends it wide of Fielding. Gets it back. Shirikoff trying to evade. Sends it up. Spat with time. Fires. Knocked down in front. The rebound goes wide. Still loose. Shot. Score! Sean Shirikoff gets a loose puck, and with Fielding trying to get back up, had an open net and put it in the back of the net before Fielding could slide across the crease. And the Twinsburg Tigers have come from behind and retaken the lead for Sean Shirikoff. 3 goals on the season.
4 today.
Check that, 4 goals today. 4 goals today. As we're updating that on the fly. So, Twinsburg got back out in front. Despite all the pressure from the Panthers. Here's Kinney. His shot is knocked down. And it's sent out to center ice. And we've got another penalty coming. And that penalty is going to go on Kinney. 2 minutes for slashing. And another Twinsburg power play to come. Offensive zone face-off for the Tigers with the lead. Controlled by the Panthers, though. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the contest in regulation. And it's swept down the ice for a clearance where Jackson Held will have it. Held sends it around the near side boards. Bobby Lemieux chips it forward, and it's controlled. Here comes Shirikoff. 4 goals on the day. It's poke checked away from him. Nice job by Bear, but chipped out in front and cleared out to center ice with 1.5 minutes to go in the penalty time. Swept back. Shirikoff chips it forward. Nobody there. And so send out to center ice once again. The Panthers cross ice with it. Andrew Wishnowitz bodied off the puck, and Twinsburg will take control. 1 minute 15 to go on the penalty time. 7.5 minutes to go, halfway through the third period. Here's a chance. Shot by Lemieux. Saved by Fielding. And he covers. Nice job by Chandler Fielding there. Lemieux from the slot fired one in. Fielding got down on it and made sure no further damage. 1:04 to go on the penalty time to Eric Kinney. 7:25 to go in the third period. Face-off is won back and a shot saved by Fielding off the blade of Lemieux. Chipped up but not out. Shirikoff with 4 goals today has it. Cross ice looking for Lemieux. He couldn't get a stick down on it. It trickles back. Dominic Mister will fire. It goes wide on the near side, around to the near side boards. Still 45 to go. Shirikoff with 4 goals. Leaves it back for Held, who sends it back down in deep. Set around the boards by Wygast. And now a long chance goes wide and cleared with 29 seconds to go in penalty time. Jackson Held, 6:45 to go in the game. Skates to the near side. Held, chips it forward. Looking for Shirikoff. Shirikoff feathers it forward, looking for Jackson Smith. He can't control, but it is kept in by Smith. And finally poked out by the Panthers. Loose at center ice. Penalty time is up, and Kinney's back off. Long shot, saved by Fielding. He's got Smith skating in on him, and the whistle is blown. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the contest. Story of the day, Sean Shirikoff with 4 goals, and the Twinsburg Tigers trying to upset the Whitmer Panthers. It's dropped down. Controlled by Andrew Wishnowitz. He skates forward. Wishnowitz in the offensive end. Skates around. Aiden Johnston behind the net. Still controlling. Wishnowitz. Sets up. Loses the puck. Too much stick handling right there. Bear gets to it. Sends it around the boards. But Twinsburg has a player there. They keep it in. Shot is wide of the goal. 5:40 to go. Jackson Smith chips it toward the goal further. It's sent up. Mister, though, lurking there. And now the Panthers control, and they build out with a 5.5 to go. Long shot. And it got by Mulcahy, but it did not get in the back of the net. Second shot off the face mask of Mulcahy. Whitmer with a flurry right here. Kinney has it. His shot goes wide. It's chipped up and out with 5:10 to go. A couple of great opportunities for the Panthers there. As we watch the replay. Long shot. This one fooled Mulcahy off his glove. It dropped down, and as the replay goes away, Mulcahy swept it aside. 39 saves now for the sophomore. This one is dropped down, swept up to the high slot. Wygast is going to fire. Shot, score! A deflection down low, and we're tied again. We'll see who gets it. Wygast fired it in. It's Kantak's goal. Down low, Derek Kantak for the Whitmer Panthers has tied it up. Deflecting a blazing shot from Nolan Wygast. 5:04 to go, and we're back even once again. Back underway. 5 minutes left. Jackson Held sends it up. Looking for Lemieux. Lemieux chips it forward. Here come the Panthers. Rather the Tigers. Panthers back check. Sent in by Shirikoff, and they've got to get onside. Mister was over the line. Behind the net. Controlled by Whitmer. Can they pull this out? Or will it be Twinsburg? We'll see. Held with 4.5 to go. Sends it forward. It's feathered up and out of the zone. Long pass to no one in particular, and Wygast has it. Long outlet pass. Another offensive chance. This one is sent in but knocked down and sent right back out to center ice. 4:09 to go. It's feathered in, and Jackson Held has it. Held stops, reverses course, and he'll head right back behind his goal as they're changing off the bench. Sweeps it around the near side. Shirikoff with no pressure. Has it. But now falls down. Turns it over. Centering pass. Shot toward the goal. Sticked aside by Mulcahy. Kinney in the corner. Battles for it. Wins the puck. Kinney. Poke checked away. And Shirikoff takes a huge hit into the boards. And he felt that one. He's bent over. Here it comes. Wisniewicz has it poke checked away. It's sent down where Weigast has it. We're down to 3:25 left to go in the third period, tied at 5. It's sent forward and just past the reach of Hudson Bear. Icing is waved off. 3:19 to go. The Panthers trying to build out. Long pass, Andrew Wisniewicz into the offensive zone. Gets ready, fires. Yes, blocker save into the far side corner. Second shot, Mulcahy's there. Body's falling in front of him, but he makes the save, and a stoppage with 3:03 to go. Twinsburg 5, the Whitmer Panthers 5. And a face-off to the right of Mulcahy. One back to the Tigers. They push it up and out to center ice. Nolan Weigast with pressure from Ramers Johnson. Skates away from her. Skates past Jackson Smith. Skates toward the goal. Kinney's shot. And he cannot get a second shot as Mulcahy falls on it. Just got a tap on that loose puck. It was almost enough to fool Mulcahy through the 5-hole, but he got a blocker on it and then fell forward. 2:47 to go, and the pressure continues. Shots on goal now 48-28 in favor of the Panthers. Up to the right point. That shot is knocked down. Cross ice pass. Skating into the slot. Shot. And a score! The Panthers take the lead with 2:35 left. The 6th Whitmer goal of the day. And will that be enough? McKellen gets the goal for Whitmer. And the Panthers 2 minutes and 35 seconds away from escaping a huge scare from the Twinsburg Tigers, and head coach Kevin Brown calls timeout for the Whitmer Panthers. He wants to talk about this final 155 seconds that remains on the clock. Whitmer 6, Twinsburg 5. Carson McKellen, second goal of the season, puts the Panthers on top with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. First, Derek Kantak on a deflection with 5:04 to go for the game tying goal. And then McKellen puts the Panthers on top with 2:35 left. The Whitmer Panthers playing with a backup goaltender today, and Chandler Fielding, the senior. Fielding, who has made 23 saves on the afternoon, right now has been just good enough to hold a 6-5 lead. Here are the stats. Shots on goal heavily favoring the Panthers, 49-28. Mulcahy with 43 saves, but right now he trails 6-5. And we're ready to go after the timeout. Enthusiasm from both sides of the arena as the Whitmer fans and Twinsburg fans trying to encourage their respective players. Here we go. Puck is dropped down, and Bobby Lemieux puts one on goal, actually wide of the goal. Took a chance. It goes all the way around the boards into the defensive zone for the Tigers. Held, sends it back to Johnston. Johnston, now with pressure, sends it back to Held on the near side. He'll send it right back. 2:12 to go. And it looks like Johnston wants no part of that puck. Sends it to Held, who tries to push it up, but it's deflected and sent forward to Sean Shirikoff. Shirikoff skates in. It's poke checked away from him. Nice play by Weigast. Lemieux, though, puts one on net. Fielding didn't have to field that one. It went off the side of the net as he fell down. Kinney, he can remove all doubt. His shot is wide. He chased it but couldn't get there. It's sent up with 1:35 to go, out to center ice. But the Panthers are on it. They retreat. Wygast has it poked away. It's in the zone. Here comes Shirikoff. He gets bodied but sends a puck toward the net, but is knocked down in front. It never got to the goal. 1:20 left. Johnston, long shot, knocked down in front of the goal. Shirikoff dumps it in deep. Panthers are there. 1:08 left. It's sent out to neutral ice. Aiden Johnston, cross ice. Again, he wants no part of bringing this up. Long shot, saved by Fielding. He let one go in early like that. Not that time. 52 seconds left between Whitmer and victory today. It's sent in deep. 47 seconds to go. The Panthers control it behind their own net. Sent off the near side boards. Angled up and out. No icing. It gets by Jackson Held with 35 seconds left. He's going to have to start out from behind his own net. Whitmer 6, Twinsburg 5. Held, skates up, cross ice pass is deflected in the neutral zone with 26 seconds left. It's sent in but knocked down. Nolan Wygast sends it around the boards, far side, looking for Cameron Schiavone. Schiavone sends it up the ice, and it's going to be icing with 12 seconds left. One final chance, and Mulcahy skates to the sideline. Empty net for the Tigers. They'll try and win this faceoff and muster up a tying goal with 12 seconds left with a 6-on-5. And Twinsburg calls timeout. Timeout called by head coach Mike Johnston. He'll try and draw up a play to help his Tigers draw even. An exciting matinee this afternoon. Sean Shirikoff with a natural hat trick in the first period. The Tigers had a 3-1 lead. Whitmer came out with their hair on fire to start the second period and tied it up within a matter of 2 minutes, making it 3-3. The Panthers took a 4-3 lead, but it lasted only a minute when Twinsburg retied the score. And then in the third period, after it had been tied at 4-4 at the second intermission, Shirikoff got his fourth to give the Tigers the lead. A lead they held for about 3 minutes until Derek Kantak deflected a shot from the high point from Wygast, and it beat Mulcahy to tie the score. And then just 2 minutes and 20 seconds ago, Wygast gave the Panthers, check that, McKellen gave the Panthers the lead at 6-5, and that's where we stand. 12 seconds left. What an effort by both these teams this afternoon. Chandler Fielding, the skate over to the pipes. Fielding, the backup goaltender, having never been in the net before, is 12 seconds away from recording his first career victory. Twinsburg sends out Lemieux to take the face-off. The referee telling Jackson Smith to make an adjustment to his helmet. Here we go. Face-off is down. Sent to the goal. It's loose in front. And saved by Fielding as bodies go flying. 9 seconds left. Lemieux tried to shoot that right off the face-off. Here it was. Fielding was ready for it. And Held was pushed into the goaltender. We'll do it again. Same strategy. This time it goes wide. Centering pass, loose in front. 5 seconds left. One more shot sent toward the goal. It's wide, and the Panthers are going to win. Chandler Fielding celebrates, and he's mobbed by his teammates. Whitmer gets their second win of the tournament. A win that may bring this team together for the rest of the season. Chandler Fielding the story, making just enough saves, and Twinsburg will get to play again tomorrow. But what an effort by the Tigers today Twinsburg, who had 15 shots on goal for the entire tournament, came within a couple of minutes of potentially winning this contest, but goes down to defeat 6-5. You never want to lose. You certainly don't want to lose a one-goal game, but Twinsburg showing a great effort. Mulcahy and Fielding fist bumping as they skate past each other. And Whitmer, by virtue of the victory today, should, in all likelihood, be playing tomorrow night for the championship against CVCA. Again, unless something crazy happens tonight, it would take a Normandy victory and a whole bunch of calculations on goal differential for Whitmer to be unseeded. But we'll have to wait to officially put them in the championship game until after the CVCA game with Normandy later tonight. So we look at the final statistics on this one. Whitmer wins at 6-5. 49 shots on goal for the Panthers as they backed Chandler Fielding. The Tigers got 30